trucks look cooler dirty. Thumbs up if you agree. Like, just got done off-roading dirty, not I haven't cleaned my truck in a year dirty. So I rather have my truck nice and shiny rather than I haven't cleaned it in a year dirty, but I think it looks its best. Just got done off-roading dirty like it is right now. Happy Monday. Today's topic, why I will not be getting a lift kit for my tracker. What? Aren't you the guy that peer pressures everyone to lift their vans? My lifted E350 next to a lifted F350. More lift kit peer pressure for Roy. And check this out. I still have tiny tires. Bigger tires soon. Some people even took it too seriously and stopped liking me because of that. Not Roy though. Roy understands that I'm just joking around. Really, I'm just joking around. When I tell people to lift their vans, I'm actually doing it for you guys because I know how much, if you're into vans, I know if you lift your van, you're going to enjoy it so much more. But you don't have to lift your van to be a car enthusiast or a van enthusiast. It's all preference. The reason why I lifted my van is so that it could be more capable off-road. And I'm not going to lie, it looks cool. So why wouldn't I lift my tracker? Well, one of the reasons I got a tracker is because I know these were built. I got my tracker for many reasons, but I know these were built as purpose-built vehicles. That was redundant. But yeah, purpose-built vehicles. Okay, they're narrow. They got four-wheel drive, factory skid plate, so they're not very high, but you got a shield for your engine. You even got shields in the back or under it. I don't know if you could see that, but it's got a fuel tank shield, transfer case shield, so it's protected, man. I like the fact that this thing could do all it does, just being stock height, being stock. And another reason I got this thing is because they're rare. This thing's a time capsule. How many of these do you see in a year? Like, looking this nice. When I got a tracker, I wanted the nicest one I could find that I could afford. So a tracker sidekick, it's a unique driving experience. There's no other vehicle on the market that offers a driving experience like this. Tiny vehicle. It's as narrow as a side-by-side. So check this out. My van and my dad's Colorado has got those nice bush pinstriping on the side. It's like a badge of honor, right? My van even has some from my Hungry Valley trip. This thing, on the other hand, does not. And the bush pinstriping is cool, but this thing is so narrow that you could fit between everything like a side-by-side. And unlike a side-by-side, this is street legal. I could take this to work. So it's an off-road toy that I could actually drive like a normal car. This thing is, like I said, a unique driving experience that no other vehicle offers. So that's why I won't be lifting it. It doesn't need it. So when you look, I mean, lifting it would make it even more capable. It's capable now. A lift would make this nearly unstoppable, but I don't rock crawl. I'm more into the desert. But check it out. That's the approach angle. So you're not going to get hung up on anything. It's super short, so you won't get high centered. And then the back is super stumpy. So when you're coming off of an angle, you're not going to scrape anything. The only thing I've done is scrape, for whatever reason, the last owner put a tow hitch, a good one too, with the, so what are you going to tow with this? So I scrape this a lot when I'm leaving a descent. I smack this a few times, but it's no big deal. I've been contemplating if I should take it off, but once I start towing this with my van has a high lift jack attached to it. So if I do get stuck, this is a good high lift jack point right here to lift it up if I ever do get stuck. But yeah, this thing hasn't got stuck yet. So yeah, I'm not gonna get a lift kit for it. You could peer pressure me though, I'll be alright. You guys wanna peer pressure me to get a Geo Tracker lift kit, just put hash brown Geo Tracker lift kit peer pressure. I'll be alright. I'll know it's a joke. Or maybe it's not. I'll still be alright anyway. But yeah, that's the reason why I want to preserve how this thing's a time capsule. Because you know what? There's a lot of Geo Trackers that are already getting chopped up. Like, people remove the fenders, chop it up with, like if it's a convertible, they just chop everything up. Chop the bodywork so they could fit like 40-inch tires on it. Make it a monster truck at that point. Because think about it, if this thing had like 40-inch tires and then it's as short as it is, yeah, it's unstoppable at that point. So yeah, no lift kit for the Tracker. Sorry. Alright everyone, running errands right now. So you guys have yourself a great week.